Good morning. Thank you so much for agreeing to help take care of the chickens while we're gone. This is the video for the morning, and if it looks like it's morning, it's because it is morning, and I'm doing the chickens for you and for me. All right, so here we go. I'll go over the routine. So in the morning, there's like boots over there. I always put on the boots. If you want to put on my boots, that's fine. There's a bowl. Here's a bowl. You need a bowl. There's a bucket. Here's a bucket. That's the bucket you use. And now we look for 2 bags of food. One bag of food is the cracked corn. Another bag of food is the all flock chicken feed. All right. Come over, look in a bag, you'll see a scoop. Pretty simple. Scoop out some grains. Pour them in the bowl. Just like a scoop. It's summertime. Same with the feed. Put it in the bowl. It's summertime, so if that doesn't look like a lot, don't worry, because they're not even going to eat it all day. Or maybe they will, but they have a lot to forage from in terms of like worms and bugs and seeds and shit like that that chickens like to eat. Then I get another little scoop of it today because we've got some meat birds and a new layer that are in the juvenile side of the coop, and they need their water and feed refreshed as well. Take the bucket, put it outside, grab the food. Close the door. And normally I would carry these both in hands, but I've got a phone in my hand. I carry it over to the little sort of, this is an industrial dish pan. Let me get the bucket. The dish tub is like a combination duck pond and waterer for all the fowl. You'll also notice there's a cinder block in the yard that has a bit of baling twine. It's got a carabiner on it. This is because the neighbor's dog, who is quite adorable and loving, also has a thing for carrying stuff away. So we lock that bowl down so that we don't lose it. I actually have another bowl that I didn't lock down this week, and it's already missing, so we'll find it, I'm sure, eventually. Then I come over to the side of the house because there's a spigot, and hook the bucket over the spigot and pull up on it and fill up the bucket with water. And just lift it up and bring it over back to the thing. And then just try and do this with one hand. Pour it in. You do it with 2 hands. I do it with 1 hand. Now, pick up the scoop and walk toward the chicken house. You'll notice there's a fountain sitting here in the yard, right there. This just kind of stays out here. I always pick it up and kind of check and see how heavy it is to see that it's just got some water in there. If it doesn't have water in there, then when I come back around, I'll show you how to open up the fountain, and I just fill it on the spigot. Then I come over. We've got a foolproof locking mechanism on our gate. Yep, baby, it's a baling twine tied in a bow. It's totally high tech. Then I come here, and the gate on the chicken house used to be attached, but it's a little bit not great now, so I have to kind of like lift it up, lift, and just guide it open, and then kind of you just like stand it up and it'll stay. Yeah, the production values on this video are not going to be great. But yeah, you just kind of like lean it up against and it'll be fine. Just be easy with it. During the day, unless it's raining, I just make sure that the hatches are open. It was kind of nice weather last night, so I left them open. If not, these are just like little pieces of very dirty PVC pipe that I just put on the nail and just make sure that it's cracked open so that they can get some breeze and so that it doesn't get too yucky in there. Now we come over to the door, open the latch, and you'll see chickens and ducks, and they're like, please let us out, please let us out. Now you let them out because you've got this, look for the pipe up in the ceiling, and you've got this little carabiner, right? And you're going to pull on it, and as you pull on it, the door will open and there will be a flood of fowl that race outside. And then you'll come over here to the door and you'll see there's a hook. Just hook it on. And then it stays open. And that's pretty much it for the chickens. The egg boxes are in there. Feel free to help yourself to eggs to take home. That's perfectly fine. Now, this little guy is always out. This is the juvenile side for the chickens. And this little brownie, if you don't know, is a laying chick. There's also a laying chicken there. The white ones, who I affectionately refer to now as the Friars Club, are meat birds, and they are not long for this world. But to catch this guy, she is very sweet. Oh, look, she's going to try and get through anyway because she doesn't really like to be handled. But don't worry, she's very nice. And then you can just kind of like let her go and she'll flutter down. If you don't want to touch them or you have a hard time touching them, don't worry. This is a gate that's not really attached to anything. It's just kind of like shoved into the chicken wire. So you can take it and lift it up and move it this way. And then you have to kind of like, you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm kind of picking it up and just lifting it and moving it out of the way a little bit. Just so I can grab my scoop and make sure that they've got food in their bowl. Just fill it up. And they'll go crazy over it. You have to make sure that their fountain is full. It's easy to see. It's clear. Now, this is a fountain that has some water in it, but it will not get them through the whole day. I'm going to be here today, so, oh no, I'll just go ahead and do it for you. If you don't know how these fountains work, this is what you do. You just pick it up, right? And I'm going to take it over so it's easier to carry. This is just a screw mechanism. So just like unscrew it. Whatever remaining water is there is going to fall out. And then take it over to the fountain, over to the spigot, and just fill it up. The ducks and chickens, as you can see, they just run around all day. In the evening, they come in on their own. Generally, the ducks like to stay outside. So you have to kind of shoo them in, but that'll be another video. So as long as we're talking about fountains, let's come over here to this fountain. Now this fountain has like a twist mechanism. You can see there's that little prong there. I don't know if you can see, it's got a little mechanism there. where I'm going to grab it by the top. I'm going to put my foot, anchor my foot a little bit on the lip, and I'm going to twist like that. Just twist, and then it'll open up. Leave this part on the ground, because why carry it? This part has a little bucket handle. You'll just carry it over to the spigot and fill it up and bring it back. When it's full, just line up that little notch with the little flange, twist, and it's closed, and it's good for the day. So when you've got your fountain your little chick filter, your chick fountain filled, okay, let me just show you this, because you may not know it if you're new to, I don't know, chick ways. Let's come over here to the fountain, or to the thing. I'm gonna have to put this down for a second. Basically, I'm just gonna fill this up, okay? Okay. There you go. Once it's filled, I'm gonna carry it back down. I'll put it down so I can show you. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Now you'll see, here's the top. It's on the ground, not in focus. Woo. Just take our little thing, flip it over, put it on. And just screw it on. Screw it on. And now, oh shit. That's not how you do it. Once it's screwed all the way on, you flip it over and it'll be like that. And you get it. I'm going to refill it off camera because it's just too difficult. Then you put it back in here with the birds and just put the gate back in place. Super simple. And then you're done. That's pretty much it. Get some eggs if you want. Be happy and know that my thanks go with you. Okay. And don't tell anybody I spilled that water. All right. Thank you. Call me if you have any questions. It's 815-519-6685. All right. Take care. Bye. Thank you.